Hello. Oh, I see we have people in. Let's see. Maybe I'll zoom up a little bit. Hi, Martha. Nice to see you this week. Oh, my hair's a little big today. Okay. Ooh, let's get everybody else set up. Okay. Hello. I am, let's see, just getting started. Wow. Hello, I am Heather. I am the owner here of UU Yarns, this little boutique yarn company. We have a nice bright rainbow of yarns, and I go live here once a week to chat about yarn and knitting and life and whatever comes up in the chat. It's always something fun. So, I am tuning in today from Oceanside, California. It is not sunny, as my shirt says, but we do have palm trees. But it's been so cloudy like all year basically so far. We do have a phenomenon here called June gloom, May gray and June gloom, where we just get overcast skies for weeks on end at this time of year. But this year it usually burns off by like lunchtime, and this year it's like foggy all day. Not that I'm really complaining, I'm just describing. It's been overcast for 6 months. And for a place called sunny San Diego, it's hard to get used to. Anyway, let's see who else. If you're coming in the chat, give me a hello, and I love to hear what you're knitting and where you're tuning in from. So let's see. Mary Grace, hello from Colorado. Nice to hear from you. Oh, chat disconnected. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we have a little YouTube problem, but hopefully that comes back. Hi from Smoky, New York City. I've seen those photos. It's crazy. We've had, here in California, we've definitely had smoke from wildfires, but to see it in the East Coast seems so strange. I'm from Eastern Pennsylvania, and I saw some pictures, just wild to think about smoke and stuff coming in. So yeah, I can't imagine. Oh, I don't know why the chat won't connect. Let me see. Huh. We're having a little YouTube chat problem. That's too bad. Anyway, well, I'm sorry for your smoky weather. They say the fires in Canada are causing it, which is sad. But hopefully they can get them cleared up and the air clears up. It's hard. I know when we've had it, it's just like it's like you're living just in your house so that the smoke doesn't come in and things. Let me see if that chat is back up again. I don't know. It just says unable to connect. Oh well, I guess I'm on my own today. So I was thinking I would just give you a little update. I was kind of off last week with Memorial Day. It was nice. Just took a little break. And then we got, actually on Memorial Day, I think, if I'm thinking back right. No. I guess it was on one of the sales. We got a new dishwasher. Come with me on this journey. So my husband and I are what I like to call aggressive DIYers. We have built our own deck, built retaining walls, and we've done it ourselves. Like I source the stuff. We even worked on our roof ourselves. Like just big, I don't know, kind of crazy projects. So when we needed a new dishwasher, of course, nobody was going to install the dishwasher but us because I don't know, that's how we do things around here. So, we got the new dishwasher and that was fine. We opened it up. We're like, okay, this isn't going to take too long. It's just a matter of like getting the one out and then putting the new one in, right? It seems easy. And it was sort of like a lot more effort. So much more physical than we both anticipated. We took out the first dishwasher, which that was fine, disconnected everything. And then we got the new one out. We got it in the kitchen, unwrapped all the stuff, trying to figure it out. We get it all placed in the cabinet, get everything plugged in and hooked up. And I mean, it took us like a solid 8 hours to uninstall and reinstall a dishwasher. And while it seems like, okay, you take one out, you put one in. I mean, all the fittings are basically the same. It was actually quite a major job. And it just had me thinking about like the parallels of, when you take on a project and you're like, oh, this sweater's not that big a deal, or whatever, not that sweater per se, but you just working along and you're like, oh, this'll go quick. And then all of a sudden there's a leaky water line, or all of a sudden you don't have the right electrical connection, or the right needle cable, or this or that, and then things get on hold and things move over here and you need more yarn, or I don't know, you have to climb in the cabinet for the 15th time that day. Just things can really go kind of things can end up taking longer than you think they will, while still not being any harder than it should be. It's just life happens and these little roadblocks pop in, and a project you think will take you like a morning ends up taking you uh you know a lot longer. But I think it had a good parallel for me in thinking about like knitting and uh you know this business and stuff like that. It's like when you think you're moving along on something, there's some little hurdle that gets in your way, and you have to take a different path for a little while before you come back to the main project. And so, I think any type of DIY is a strong exercise in determination and perseverance, really. And it just really had me thinking about that when our little DIY dishwasher installed ended up taking a lot longer than we thought. But the moral of the story is we did persevere and we did get it done. And now we have a nice, bright, shiny new dishwasher. Actually, the real exciting part is that the dishes are nice and bright and shiny again. So, but just like with knitting, you can persevere and keep going, and you end up with, a nice new shiny project that you love and you've worked for and everything like that. So just another like side to our DIY life, and why we like doing these types of hobbies. Like knitting is inherently a long form hobby, isn't it? We're at it for a long time, even if it's a hat or, a little baby sweater. It can still take it takes a long time, or you still end up, oh, where did I leave my double points? Oh, why did the dog eat two of them? Things happen, and but we keep going, and we keep at it because we know the reward of finishing a project is so much better than the alternative. So that is my little what's been going on around here and how I've been thinking about it in my knitting life. So I'm sorry, the chat is not working. That's too bad. Maybe I'll say hello again. See if it's come back online. Doesn't look like it has. It's a lot less fun when I don't get to get feedback and chat with you guys. That's why we do the lives. I wonder if I can. It just says chat disconnected. Oh well. Sad day. So that was the main storyline I had thinking about today. And then otherwise, we're getting ready for a wholesale trade show here in a couple of weeks. I'll be traveling to the Chicago area for a trade show called H&H. It's a German abbreviation, something Handarbeit, and I don't know. But anyway, it's a whole soft crafts trade show, and I'll be there exhibiting to yarn stores. So I'll be there as a yarn vendor, and yarn stores come, and then they hopefully get to meet me, and they decide to bring our yarns into their store. So that is, and I get to see current stores and just a ton of other people that I haven't seen, maybe some designers and stuff like that. So I am really looking forward to getting to the show and getting that all set up and running, and spend 3 days standing in a convention center. Kind of makes my eyes go a little crazy, but that's all right. It's so fun to see people and do all that type of stuff. So I have been busy getting ready for that. I need to figure out some little fixtures I might need to build, or signs I need to have printed, and maybe make some samples and all sorts of stuff like that. So it's a little bit of it's like all of a sudden all this stuff transforms, and I move it off to 100 square feet somewhere in Illinois. So that is the fun part of what's happening here in June. So yeah, like I said, just 2 weeks away. So I haven't traveled much in the last couple of years. Haven't been at a trade show in over 3 years, which is wild to think about because I used to go twice a year. So we'll see. I have to leave my dogs and my husband. But no, I'm really looking forward to the show in general and seeing everybody in the knitting world that I haven't gotten to see in a long time. And also the other thing I love about going to the show is seeing what other yarn companies are up to and what types of yarns they're bringing out, or what patterns are super popular coming up for fall and stuff like that. So I hope to actually get some time out of my booth a little bit too, so that I can like explore and see what else and maybe get some other good new ideas. Excuse me. So, if you have any questions, since we can't chat, maybe you can leave them in the comments below. Uh, if you have any questions about the trade show or anything like that, and then maybe I can talk about them next week. But I do have some time scheduled, so hopefully we'll be able to go live while we're at the show. So I tried booking a creator studio. I don't really know how all of that stuff works. You guys know I'm fairly new to the YouTube universe, so we'll see what type of thing I can do and bring to you and that type, like, just I don't know. We'll see. So that is what's coming in the next couple of weeks. So thank you for joining me. I'm sorry we can't chat today, but if you happen to watch, like, leave me a comment after this gets published in its permanent place, and we can answer back and maybe do a couple Q&As for next week. So thanks for coming along on my little yarn journey today, and yeah, I hope to see you soon. And well, yeah, I don't know. Kind of kooky not having a chat. All right. Well, I hope you have a great day and happy knitting.